I've got a big box. I have a new parcel. I'm super excited to talk about this one because this is one of my favourite brands. This parcel is kindly gifted to me by Carday & Martin. I'm sure you guys at home have used their products before. I for one have been using them for years, but in here I have a selection of different products. I'm going to show you what I've got in here. But first, let's just talk about the history of Carday & Martin because it is a really, really old brand. It's been around for years, since 1765, and that's where it all began. So let me put my box down and I'll tell you a bit more. So like I said, it's a super old brand. It actually began in 1765. So there was a hairdresser from Doncaster named Mr. Day, and he met a soldier. Now this soldier had given Mr. Day a recipe for boot polish. Mr. Day realised how good this boot polish was and how in demand it was. So the two of them opened up a shop in 1770 in High Holborn in London together, which brings me to talk about these two. So Carday & Martin have added into my care package the leather balm. So oh, the smell is just absolutely gorgeous. It comes with a sponge as well. This is just obviously perfect for all of your leather goods. This is what you would use after, because you would actually use this first. So you've got your step one here, and it's a tack cleaning mitt. So there's 10 mitts in a pack. So basically it looks a bit like a fake tan mitt. If you use fake tan, I certainly do. Just like this. So you pop your hand in and it's just covered in tack cleaning liquid, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely amazing. I wish you could smell it through the camera, but you can't. So you get 10 of these in a pack. I actually wouldn't just, well, it depends how much you're cleaning really. I mean, I wouldn't just use it once. I'd probably pop it back in, seal it over, and then use it again. And then of course you've got a big pot here of the balm, the leather balm. So let's talk then about the tack cleaning, because that is actually the first product that Mr. Day and the soldier as a partnership created. So in the 1800s, when they were still doing their boot polish, they had big black horses pulling their carriages, and then they had a bit of an interest in the equine, well, in the world of equine. I'm sure many of you guys have got it at home. I certainly have got it too. It is the glycerine soap bar from Belvoir. Now that was actually the first ever product that the company produced. That was in 1800, and it actually remains to be the only glycerine soap bar on the market to this day. It's made of the exactly same ingredients. So what you get today is what you would have had back in the day. I've actually got one indoors, but it's so used up. I remember receiving one in my stocking as a young girl, and also I'm sure you guys have also used the, what's it called? It's the Coachlin. I remember having that. It's like a thicker red balm to go on. So this will be making my boots and saddle and bridle look amazing. By 1923, the company was well established, and Day & Martin actually sold the company to Car and Son. So by 1950, the company was well known now as Carday & Martin, and they had a whole product redesign, and that's actually some of the designs that we see now on the product. So on the Carday & Martin packaging, you will see there's a royal coat of arms. If you take a look here, it's on the lid. So in 1820, first royal warrant granted by King George and retained today through the reigns of 8 monarchs. Now that is on all of their packaging. So let me show you this. This is something else that I've got in my care package, hoof stuff. Now for me, this is really important because if you've got thoroughbred, you'll know their hoofs aren't particularly strong. I've got Tamsin on one hand who's got super strong hooves, and Violet who's got terrible hooves. First of all, this is corner crezin. I have used this a lot already. It smells really nice. Oh, it's just, Carday & Martin products smell so traditional, and to me this smells like my childhood. It smells, I don't know why I'm showing it to you, as if you can smell it, you can't. So this, basically you pop it on, you can put it on the outside of the hoof, inside the hoof, and it helps the hoof grow. This is great if your horse's hoof has got cracks in it. You can lather it in, pop it in the cracks of the hoof, all around the hoof. Maybe suggest cleaning the hoof first and then popping it on after. It's great, this stuff, and you can see results within 3 to 4 weeks. It's amazing. I was putting it on every day for a week. I need to put some more on today. But yeah, this is great. So if you've got some weak hooves, this is fabulous, and I'd suggest you have this for your kit. Now I'm yet to open this. More corner crezin. This is the hoof oil. So some hoof oils are just for show and to make hoofs look nice, and some are to help strengthen them. Got tea tree oil in it, so it's anti-fungal, so it will protect against germs and all things like that, but it'll also help keep that show ring shine, which is exactly what it says on the tin. So you can put this on as well and have lovely clean hooves. So that's my 2 items from the corner crezin range. This also, I would just say, is actually, it was the first on the market for hoof care protection. There we go, those two. In 2015, Cardet and Martin had their 250th anniversary, which made them the oldest global equine company. In 2019, they had a whole new rebrand, and of course, moving with the times, they reduced what they were using, so they changed their packaging from plastic to metal, which is what we see today. And that's why I remembered. They used to be plastic, but of course, moving with the times and helping the planet, they have now gone with metal packaging. Again, yet to use these two, so I've got some shampoo and conditioners. Exciting. This is from the Gallop range. Now, obviously, we're coming into the autumn, into the winter. It's getting quite cold now, so I'll probably be just washing Violet's white sock. What's this? Shampoo and conditioner by Cardet and Martin. Low forming, easy rinse formula. That's this one. Let's have a little smell, shall we? All Cardet and Martin products smell so similar. It's that traditional smell. This one's fruity. This smells more like a human shampoo. But this one is colour enhancing. So maybe for the white feet. So we've got a colour enhancer one there and a normal conditioning shampoo, which will be going back in the kit ready for next summer. Unless I do the socks. Right then. If you haven't got one of these in your kit, I definitely think you should because, well, this one in particular is my favourite. Let me just tap the screen so you can see it properly. So, oh, I'm dropping it. This is Dream Coat. I have a bigger one of these already. It smells amazing. Oh, I can't smell it. I'll just waste a bit, shall I? This is amazing. I wouldn't suggest, which is accidentally what I did before, putting it where the saddle is and then you nearly slip off. So don't be doing that. So this is the Dream Coat. Leaves them, do you know what? I haven't even bathed Violet and I spray this on, use a dandy brush and it takes so much of the dirt off. And I know it's a bit of a cheat and she's not really clean, but she still looks fantastic. Then we've also got mane and tail conditioner. I remember when I was younger, this was a completely different type of packaging, but I love these now. So you can get this version and then you've also got the bigger version, exactly the same packaging. So here, that's it, the Canter mane and tail. I remember when it was in a white plastic bottle with a blue label, I think. So obviously you have the rebranding here. So these two, they're definitely my favourites and something that I'm always going to have in my kit. Lastly, I have been using this lots. I don't know what this beeping is. This is the Extra Strength Insect Fly Repellent. So what I found with Violet, she's actually allergic to bug stings, bug bites, and she got a big wasp sting on the side and she came up in hives. And hives, they're like little flat circles on the horses, I guess what like we would have, but theirs are a lot bigger. They do go within a couple of days. It's just an allergic reaction. So anyway, this really helped. This really helped. She has a fly rug on because she's very sensitive. Really, when you spray it, it's really strong. You can smell how strong it is, so it's definitely a good one. I probably recommend getting the bigger one just because this doesn't really last long. But yeah, going around the face, spray it on a brush, pop it around, awesome. So that is it for my product haul. I hope you liked all the products. Maybe you've seen something that you quite like and you can head to the shop and spend more money on your equine animal. But I just want to let you know that on the Cardet and Martin website there is all the information of their heritage and how it started, which I think is super interesting. So if you do want to have a look, especially with some of the things that I have said, it is all on the website. Happy shopping and I'll see you all soon.